Hi there, I'm Anna, the lead physio at Animated Physio. In this video, I just wanted to show you an example of how we progress our exercises to suit different levels and different abilities in our classes, because I think when people first come along to our classes, sometimes they're worried that it might be a bit too intense or the exercises might be too hard for them, as we do pride ourselves on catering for all abilities. So people think, oh, does that mean there's going to be a lot of really hard options? So I'm going to show you a typical way that we might layer or progress an exercise. And as we do our classes, we always say to you, it's really important, just stick to the level that you feel is right for you. Or you could try to, push yourself up to a harder level, try a few of those. If that feels like too much, you can always step it back down. And that's why we keep our classes small as well. We're always here to be able to help and give you the support that you need as you work through the classes. So I'm just going to give you an example of one exercise here to show you how we would start it as an easier option and how we would give you progressions to give you more of a challenge if that is what you wanted. So let's show you our one leg stretch. So for this exercise, we're lying on our backs, and then we're in what we call a neutral spine position, and we're engaging our core gently, which is something we'll talk you through in the class, so don't worry about that for now. Our starting level for the exercise, level 1, is just going to be stretching one leg away, then bringing our leg back in, and then switch, stretch your other leg away and bring it back in. So by doing this level, we've got one foot on the floor for that extra bit of stability to help keep our back nice and steady. So if your back is a bit sore or irritable, then you've got that nice bit of extra support and stability from your other leg here. So we're just working through a comfortable range of movement with our one leg stretch for level 1. So if that one's feeling okay, our next progression is level 2. So we'd come into what we call single tabletop, which is a 90-degree bend at your hip and knee. Then you stretch your leg out, flex it in, lower it down and switch. Single tabletop, stretch away, back to tabletop and lower down. So we've still got one foot planted on the floor. So we've still got our leg there for that extra bit of stability, but we're just working our hip through that bit of a bigger range of movement. So we're just starting to challenge that core a little bit more, work our hip muscles a little bit harder as well as we work through that slightly bigger range of movement for level 2. If that one's okay, we then give you the option to progress into level 3, which is a little bit harder again. So you're going to keep that back neutral, legs this time coming into double tabletop. So a 90-degree bend at both hips and both knees, and then we're stretching one leg out, bringing it back in, switch, stretch your other leg out, bring it back in. So you breathe out as you stretch away, and breathe in as you come back in. So really drawing into that core to keep our control. So on this one, if you found, for example, your back felt a bit sore or like your back was starting to arch, didn't feel comfortable, we'll just say that's absolutely fine. Just bring it back down to doing level 2 or your first level. Okay, so that's how we progress our exercises. If you did level 3 and that wasn't hard enough, we do also have a way to progress it by stretching both legs out together and coming back in. So we can push you even further if you're here for that bit more of a challenge. We're also going to cater for you if you want to work a bit harder by doing that double leg stretch instead of a single leg stretch. But like I say, we're here to give you that guidance and support as you go through the class to help you out where you feel you need that help. And that's just a quick example of how we might give you different levels for the same exercise. So it doesn't matter where you are in your Pilates journey, or if your back is feeling a little bit irritable, a bit sore, or if you're feeling like you're not strong enough to do those harder options yet, we give you the easier ones if you need them as well. So I hope you found that useful to get an idea of how we might progress our exercises, and fingers crossed you feel a bit reassured that you're going to come to a helpful and supportive environment where we can tailor things exactly to your needs.